breaking the speed limit.
And then the award for the most unique bike is coming up right here. We heard about a super unique vintage high-tech electric bike, so we traveled to Austin, Texas to check it out. In this video, we get introduced to the entire Mod Bikes collection of electric bikes, but there's one in particular that I bet you've never seen anything like it. And we are here in Austin, Texas, the capital of Texas, visiting Dor Korngold, owner and operator of Mod Bikes. Mod Bikes is a fantastic electric bike store, mashup between vintage and futuristic. Show us around, show us some of your favorite bikes here.
Yeah, absolutely. So first, welcome in. I'm happy to have you guys here today. We'll start with the Mod City Plus. Super cool foldable electric bike with a rear hub motor. We have it in a step-through version and a regular kind of like mid-step version, both in black and white. This bike is very cool, can be folded in a couple seconds, has dual suspension, hydraulic brakes, smart display, throttle and pedal assist. Very popular bike for people that are kind of like in the city, or for people that want to go kind of like a little bit on trails and stuff. Can also be a great bike. A lot of RVers are choosing this bike because of its compact size, or just people that live in small apartments. So if they want to fold it and store it, also like you don't need a bike rack if you can just throw it in the back of a small car and it will fit no problem.
So we've reviewed some foldable bikes before, but we've never reviewed a step-through foldable bike, and that is pretty cool. So when Dor is saying step-through,
yeah, like this is actually my favorite is a step through. It just makes it easier to pop on and off. So Berlin is a mid-drive commuter bike, dual suspension as well in the front and the back, integrated lights, fenders, hydraulic brakes, display, kind of like the standard with all of our bikes, that all of them are fully loaded with all those components. You don't have to buy anything extra. This bike is unique for people that want to keep that excitement and feeling that they're riding a regular bike, but the benefit of having a mid-drive motor that is using that a torque sensor that makes the riding very natural, and the motor engages very natural.
There definitely is a difference between cadence and torque sensor. Can you explain that really quick?
Absolutely. So a cadence sensor is a very simple sensor that just senses the rotations of the crank. So every time that you're pedaling, it kind of like senses that you had a full rotation, and then it will turn the motor on or off according to your pedaling. On the other end, a torque sensor, the motor will kick in very naturally according to how much force you're using to pedal. It makes the ride a lot more natural. The motor kicks in naturally. It's not like you're just getting boom power and it kind of like shoots you out, but it's a more smooth transition through the whole ride. And this is why the mid-drive systems with the torque sensor makes it a lot more natural for people, that they don't feel like they're on an electric bike, but they just feel like they're riding a regular bike with Superman powers.
I could use some of that, Superman powers. So I'm excited to try the Berlin.
The brushed aluminum, and also two frames. We have the low step-through frame and the regular traditional frame as well.
And I will say, when I walked into the store, this was one of the top two bikes that caught my eye. I love that finish. I mean, it looks like Apple made this, right? The brushed aluminum, a sleek, good-looking bike. And so I want to definitely learn more about this.
So Mod Black is a very unique and cool combination between a full suspension mountain bike and like an electric commuter. So you get the benefit of a full suspension in the front and in the back, wide 3-inch tires, off-road, jumping, whatever adventure you want to have off the road. But at the same time, you get all the commuter features. So you have the front and rear lights, you have the rack on the back, fancy famous bell, hydraulic brakes, the smart display. So it's kind of like combining the full suspension, kind of like traditional style, but also with some of the commuter features that will allow you to throw like a cell bag on the back or a basket or something if you want to take it and use it to get to work. So a lot of the people that go for this model will usually commute to work every day, but on the weekend if they want to go and hit the trails, so they can do that as well in the same bike.
That's the Mod Black. And then the award for the most unique bike,
the Mod Easy, yeah, our signature bike, the bike that we are very known for. Super unique bike. The bike itself has a very like vintage World War II look, but the coolest feature is that you can add to it the sidecar. So the sidecar itself, we have it in two versions. We have the boat that has a seat inside, and we have the basket that you can just put things in it. The boat can fit a dog, can fit a kid, can fit two kids, can fit I don't know, a chicken, whatever you want. But super cool addition to this awesome bike that also comes loaded with features: wide 3-inch tires, fenders, vintage front light, very kind of like fun mini vintage bike style. And you guys are gonna have a lot of fun riding this today.
And a lot of fun we had. We took our wives out for a ride exploring Austin and had an absolute blast. But we also took detailed notes on these mod bikes, and let me tell you, there's lots to like. Just like there's lots to like about our YouTube channel. So do us a favor and give this video a thumbs up and let us know in the comments which bike intrigues you the most and why. Is it the foldable Mod City? Or is it the mountain bike Mod Black? Or the sleek Metropolitan Mod Berlin? Or is it the retro Mod Easy? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and remember, when you ride, wear your safety gear.